We're here with head coach Brad Shively of the Washington University Swimming and Diving team. Brad, you've had 2 meets so far early in the year. As a head coach, what do you like to accomplish and see out of your team in these early season meets?
Right. Well, these are really early meets for us. We only started a few weeks ago, so it's kind of hard to judge based upon time. You'd love to see some really good times early in there, and I think we've had some pretty good times so far, but not having any training base. Probably more than anything else, a sense of camaraderie and what kind of team spirit we have. And then I think I'd like to see some race, kind of a racer's mentality, if you will. And I think that I saw some things that are in our first couple meets, in particular relays, where I thought people were showing a lot of competitive spirit for being so early, and they didn't think to themselves that I'm not in shape, I'm just going to go out there and race and whatever happens. So that's kind of I guess that's probably what you look for most at the beginning of the season. We're doing a lot of technique work and general fitness training right now, so we're certainly not in condition to feel like we're a national caliber team at this point. But again, that's not the purpose right now. Stay healthy, get some good conditioning in, and hopefully come together as a team and have a lot of fun.
You faced the St. Louis University this past weekend, and you had a tough meet the week before against teams from every level in Missouri. Is that good for the team, obviously, to get that type of competition in the pool right away?
Yeah, well, I think it is. The competition a week ago, where we had the Division II national champs, was at that meet, University of Missouri. It's a Big 12 school. I mean, certainly the level of competition was very high. And I thought we did pretty well. I thought we had some very good swims, had some young kids who stepped up and had some good swims. And second meets against St. Louis University, it's kind of a crosstown rival, so it's fun. We try to put it on the schedule very early in the year every year and just get competitive. And I thought overall we swam really well in that. Had a great crowd, had a lot of spirit, had a lot of alums that were back for the meet, and that was fun. Lost 2 close ones, but we swam well at the very end of the meet. Our breaststrokers came through really strong, one on both sides, had 2 really good relays. Both our women's 4-free relays and our men's 4-free relays swam really fast, had some great splits. It's a great way to finish it. I would have loved to have won the meet, but I think overall, I think we finished it the way we would have hoped to have finished a meet like that, especially early.
You have a lot of freshmen that seem to be making an impact so far this year. Really a much larger squad on the men's and women's side than you've had, which I know helps with relays and adding depth. What have you liked, seeing out of the new kids so far this year? Yeah, they're fun.
They've got a lot of spirit. Very upbeat group, very positive group, and I think all credit has to go to the upperclassmen in the program, because I think they set the tone. I think that the youngsters came in and felt like they had a group right away, and I think they're really good role models, hard workers. I really care about the team, put the team first and foremost, and I think that makes a great deal of difference. They work hard every day. And I think they're really good role models for them. But they got a lot of spirit. The young guys do, and the girls, and they've got certainly there's some talent. They're just pretty raw right now.
You have a couple weeks off before you get back to action competitively. You have a quad meet in Louisville at the end of the month, and then you host the University of Chicago at home. What do you do during this stretch now as you get ready for another batch of competition?
Yeah, well, we're getting back into some good solid training this week. Is meant to be a step up from last week. We're doing some specific stroke training that we didn't do last week. Actually, they have Saturday off, so we're going to take this weekend off and make sure that we're rested up for next week. And then we have a couple of weeks until our meet in Louisville, which should be a great meet. I think there's 3 other really good Division III teams at that meet. It's a travel meet, which is a lot of fun. And then University of Chicago coming in the weekend after that. So we have a UAA rival coming into the pool, and they're pretty good too. So that's going to certainly going to be a host of good challenges for us, and hopefully we step it up. But yeah, just really trying to get back to some training, work on some fundamental stuff, some specific stroke work, some underwater training. So I think there's a lot of things that we have to do before we get there.